live to see it. There. Whoop. Ta-da.
You know what I got a new appreciation for last week?
What?
You know how, I mean, I'm sure you saw the news that Mr. James Buffett died.
Yes, I did see that he's gone to the great Margaritaville in the sky.
But another musician, arguably better than James Buffett, also died last week.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Gary Wright.
Sorry, the name does not do anything for me.
Most people know him because he did Dreamweaver. You know,
oh,
Dreamweaver.
Yep.
So on the pirate radio station Discord that I listened to, somebody played the entirety of Dreamweaver, the album. And
I
I'm
can't say I've ever listened to it.
Well, it's like I actually never had listened to the whole album either. And it made me realize that Dreamweaver may actually be my least favorite song in that whole album.
Hey, that's a good thing to realize, because that's still a pretty decent song. Like, it's not groundbreaking.
Disagree. It's one of this album was one of the first ones to really like push synthesizers.
Oh, really? A thing I didn't know.
But Dreamweaver, the song, is a victim of its own success.
Where other songs then became imitations of it and popularized its very specific sound.
So the album actually opens up with a song you've probably heard before. It's a song called "Love Is Alive." It's a very distinct song, but I mean, this is like the number 2 song from this. It's doo 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 doo. It's like if you've heard this song, you'd recognize.
I'm just giving a immediately that first bass note was a do do. Yep. You're not wrong.
But then the song that comes after it is "Let It Out," and I've just been listening. There's a lot of just like really interesting stuff that's going on in this album that they're not top 40 material like Dreamweaver is. But just if I'm just sitting here listening to this album, I was like, man, I feel like I kind of overlooked this album. This has really got it going on here.
It's not top of the pop sort of stuff, but you would you say that it is perhaps a vibe-based album?
It's got some good vibes.
Yeah, I'll have to sit down and check this out. The Canadian. I have to check this out here today, bud. Anyways.
Baby, let it out, let it out, let it out. Oh, you should just ran in and fucking. You see, you delayed. That was your mistake there. You should have just ran and tailed him.
I was tailing. I was tailing.
No, you delayed. You waited.
I was
like
getting
if you had
a
immediately you saw, oh, that's a boomerang. They give you a second before they start throwing. Unlike Fire Bros, which immediately shoot at you.
Do I look like I know what I'm doing? Do you think I have pattern recognition and can learn from my past mistakes?
If we could, we'd be better at this game. That's for sure.
I don't know. I'm also a victim of my own like just reactionary skill level. Can you not be there? Sure. Not really much I was gonna do about that.
If you had jumped earlier. Wow, some really jamming guitar sounds on this. Real good use of the fuzz box. See, you jumped earlier and you succeeded.
The problem is when you're doing a run over those 1 block wide gaps.
Yeah. It's hard to know when to jump.
Well, it'll eat your jump input, or rather, you'll be on coyote time and not be able to jump.
I don't think Mario 3 has coyote time.
No, but the approximation of coyote time is running over a 1 wide block, right? Like,
it's similar.
You don't have ground under you, but you hit your first, like, sub-pixel so that it lifts you into the next ground. But you don't, but it's, well, like, this is the level of skill you're expecting today. Yeah, I did.
Good stomped.
Oh, why did I? Well, I had a star. I should have just used a star.
You should have just used the star.
Whatever. I'll have a power-up going into the next one.
Let it out, let it out.
I don't think I've noticed that they would have white shoes on the background here.
Must be a palette limitation. Does it mean there's no grass?
I was gonna say, do you think it's because the background is like this two-tone stripe, whereas normally
I think it's because like our blocks are like we got like those ice blocks going on. Because I don't think there's ever any grass in the ice block levels. Like, if a Karibo shoe would show up in a fortress level, I bet it would be like a red shoe or something.
Can you not fireball a Karibo shoe?
No, oh, yeah, I guess you can't.
So the things that I've learned today. I mean, it makes sense. You can't fireball some things that have, like, a protective outer shell, even though you can fireball a Koopa. You can fireball... well, like that you can't fireball. But this guy, you can. Mario's a little arbitrary about its flammability and inflammability rules.
Well, I mean, it means something that's flammable and inflammable, both of them will catch on fire.
See, you saw what I was doing there.
Oh, that's the bad kind of hot feet.
It's the random hot feet. The hot feet you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have anyone else. If you just want to do a 2P race, we can do a 2P race. I'm down.
You're down to clown.
Always. We can have a what did I do on my long weekend stream.
Oh boy, yes.
Well, you know, it's good to break out the slide projector. It is not often that I come into a Boom Boom fight to be able to do a quick kill like that.
All right, I've pushed the button.
Man, I did remember that. I have a memory today. What is this?
Wow, you're blowing that end spade away.
Whoa!
I think this is more dumb luck than memory.
No, because I did this first row the first time round. So I remembered some of it. Ah, it was a 50-50 chance. Oh well. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to that.
End spade.
The goldfish cooperated today. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes they do.
Oh, and it's the worst airship.
Ah, it's not that bad.
Oh wait, no, this isn't the worst one.
So the way our flags are set out is like the airships are the same. They correspond to world.
No.
I'm fairly certain they correspond to...
No, you can get a random, like, you can get a World 1 airship in World 7, but you still get the same Koopaling at the end. Like, you're getting, Iggy? Because it's World
5. Yeah, the Koopaling corresponds.
But this is not the World 4 airship.
Okay. I've played so much Randomizer, like, my brain is scrambled. I don't know. I couldn't tell you where's what. I was wondering if you're going to finish the line there. Just left on hello.
Yeah, you could say it's a Mario and a Luigi run, but who's the Mario and who's the Luigi? Yeah, I was thinking something today.
Yeah.
That if let's say that the Mario characters correspond to like Disney characters. Mario is obviously the Mickey. Okay. Luigi is Goofy. All right, and Peach is obviously Minnie, but the question is, who is the Donald Duck?
Wario. That's without a question. Donald Duck is Wario.
Okay.
Like
I would figure that Wario would be like Black Pete.
Wario has like a lot of mainline stuff, though.
Well, that's true. I suppose that Bowser would be Black.
Yeah.
Black Pete.
But like the way I associate that is like Wario is the hot-tempered one who gets a lot of mainline stuff, where he is still usually not the good guy. Like, even Donald in his own shorts and his own like
Donald Duck is a self-destructive, narcissist.
Which is Wario.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
okay. You've sold me on this.
But that puts unfortunately Waluigi in the position of Scrooge McDuck, and I don't feel like that fits. Like that's immediately where it falls down.
And that would make Daisy as Daisy. And so, I was gonna say, so the reason why this came up is that I saw the trailer for the Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, and there was a clip where Luigi is very clearly doing the goofy.
Oh yeah,
it's very close to it.
I wanna save the Mario talk for when we're actually starting. So if you want to do an intro, you're the only one stopping you.
Yeah. Well. Anyway. Hi everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Let's Racing Time. I'm back from the depths of I don't know where to play some Marios, and I've only got one person joining me tonight. I'm your host, Kafka Floyd. This stream is brought to you by Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer. We've got an orange vanilla tonight. I was in Chicago over the weekend. We were able to have Polar. We were able to have 2 liters. And they had it on sale at wherever it was, the Jewel Osco, for $5. And I'm like, here I am. I'm away from home. And yet I'm not away from home because I'm still able to hydrate with delicious Polar.
You can get 5 2-liters for $5.
I'm sorry, they were 5 1-liters. I'm sorry.
That's still a lot of liters.
It is a lot of liters. I mean, that's usually the price we get here in Massachusetts for 1 liters. But when they're, for the most, at least at Market Basket most of the time, some places will charge you more money. But joining me on the right-hand side of the screen is my indeterminately favorite Canadian. He's nada butt face.
I think you might have had a couple too many nadas in there, so I'm gonna have to.
I think I had exactly the right amount of nadas.
See, the problem is, like, now I'm not sure whether I'm a butt face or not because of all the negation.
I never really thought about the. Well, I'll have to go back and actually count them later on and see. And it may be that in a normal one, I'm also negating. I don't know. I never thought about it until you said it at this very moment.
It's the things that you learn. It's just a 2-man stream. We're bringing out the deep cuts.
You almost bopped up that boom boom.
Ah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Tonight, I am drinking not a Canada Dry, but a Schweppes. tonic water.
Schweppes.
Yeah, and they have the Canada Dry at the
Last
store.
I checked, Schweppes was not using. They were like using like half fake sugar or something.
I have no idea. It is all tart to me.
Also, surely, we can. I mean, I suppose there's no shame in. I mean, you drinking Canada Dry, even though it is owned by a multinational conglomerate, is of your idiom. Whereas, I'm sure that there are. I mean, Polar makes delicious gingered ales.
I can't get Polar up here.
I know, but what I mean is, surely there is some local gingered ale. Is it possible that if you don't hit your right arrow, that you would fall off the coin ship? I wonder.
I don't know. I do not know.
Anyway, I will allow you the dignity of destroying these boomerang bros.
They have been boomerang. Yeah, I'm just grooving tonight. All right, where we got this? Where we got this? I got this here. We're looking at DS5i. No, that's just our flags normally. Okay, hold on. What am I looking at? And of course, the hi Lord Enigma in the chat. It's always good to have you. I should probably snag this for my chat. Theoretically. And pin the message. All right. We're looking at a flag set of music block 1000, 1-up, flower, vine, flower. Was that what you got there?
Yes, that is correct.
We're good. We're solid. There is, I don't have a lot of like local breweries here, and again, you also got to think like I'm on the island, so anything that I'm getting is also going to have to be imported by ferry to start with. So there are markup costs for just about anything, and I'm po. I will go regular store brand. This, that, or the other thing, and not be too concerned. Also, again, we're still in like it's rough. I don't know what to tell you. I went to the store the other day. I went to go get like some salted butter sticks because I needed it for baking. And you know what? They didn't have any. They were just. I went to the butter aisle and we were like, yeah, we got a case of margarine brand that I am not a fan of, or unsalted butter from a completely different brand. These are your two options. Good luck, bud. And I'm like,
well, there is only one brand of butter. It is Kerrygold.
Yeah.
You do not Kerrygold.
Not.
It is the most delicious butter known to man. Anyway, we can talk about butter as we run. So, I'm going to pause this music. I've got the timer ready. I've got my emulator ready. And yes, it is block 1000, 1-up, fire.
Yep.
So fire, so we are all good. I'll count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll be off. Counting down in 3, 2, 1, go. Doobie-doop, doobity-doo.
You were talking about
doobity-doo.
What the
Look
heck
at these
is
castles.
This? What are you doing?
What is this? What is this nonsense?
You did this. This is on you.
I mean, yes.
Oh.
I'm not a boo.
Yeah, there. Oh.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, yeah, no, there's no getting over those sometimes. You're talking about pausing the music, and Raz is in here, but I know that Raz is a fan of the Tunic soundtrack. Did you see the nonsense that was going on regarding the Tunic soundtrack on Spotify and Apple streaming?
No, what happened?
The original composer got some threatening emails saying like, yeah, I'm going to just false copyright claim you on this, and there's really nothing you can do to stop it. And he was like,
Okay.
Please don't. And then he got struck with a bunch of false copyright claims, and that got pulled from the stores. Or from the streaming platforms. and he's working with the developers and on the back end of Apple like to fix it. But yeah, that's down right now. I can't stream a soundtrack that I quite enjoy because of
Perhaps you
bad
should have paid
copyright
money and
systems.
bought it.
So immediately the next thing I go around and do is buy the Tunic soundtrack off of Bandcamp.
And you've given them much more money than any of your. It's like that. This is the most comedic level 1 we've had.
Wow, yeah,
time.
look at you being a real smart. But yeah, no. Usually I will go out of my way and buy things on Bandcamp. I hadn't done it for the Tunic soundtrack yet, because I'm still in my playing Tunic like every week arc.
Mm-hmm.
I fell down that hard. I needed a comfort game, and it was there for me.
Bob would have went insane over this.
Oh, we're sending them the seed. Like they've got to at least see what this first map looks like. This is goofy.
This is goofy ass shit.
Or
that dry bones literally
Luigi
just fell on
ass
me.
shit, I guess we should say.
This Luigi ass shit.
You would, wouldn't you?
No, I died in the exact same way.
You don't want to do that.
Oh, I'm already cocking this up.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Do that.
Redemption on this one.
I learned nothing, Lord Enigma. Learn nothing.
That's just some gross map right there. I don't know why they decided to make that map so gross, but they did.
I mean, it is the, how do we say, you live by the RNG, you die by the RNG. I feel like making a clan called the RNGers, but it's pronounced Rangers. I just ran into that thwomp because I'm a fucking idiot who doesn't pay attention.
One might say you were paying more attention to like getting that good RNG like play on words and not attention on the things that are really ultimately less important. Now, because it is
serendipitously.
Thank you. I can't word her good. It's not like I do this for a living. What was I gonna say? You had already planned for a Mario today, and I don't know if you had planned a Mario for today in response to a Nintendo Direct going up. But
no.
Boy, they sure did put a Nintendo Direct out today from what I've heard.
Oh, we had so much Marios.
Which, I mean, I'm glad that we have Marios in a or a Nintendo Direct.
Marios that are relevant to you specifically.
Well, somewhat. Because, like, we really didn't have any new Mario news. We had new Peach news. We had new Peach news, which is same
really
as
good.
the old news that we had of Untitled Princess Peach game, which I was hoping was the sequel to Untitled the Goose Game, but, you know.
Oh, that would be great. Just a game where Peach goes around creating chaos.
Which is kind of what this looks like it's gonna be, and I'm excited for it. This is the Balan Wonderworld we've always wanted.
And I say to myself, it's Balan Wonderworld.
I still haven't even looked into that. I was like, oh, a new game from the Sonic creator?
Oh!
Wow, what if I don't? And then he got arrested for multiple, like, felonies.
Crimes.
Like, well, he did big business in a way that is bad.
Also known as a crime.
Yes.
Oh! I'm dying like hell. Because I'm bad at this game.
Yeah, but you're playing against someone who's bad at this game, so like you might have a chance. You don't know. It could go either way still. But so we got like news about what this Peach game is, and I'm excited for it.
I'm
it looks
here
cool.
for it. Like we've got Utna Peach, and we've got Detective P. I really.
I
was
still need
trying
to watch
figure out today.
Utena. Like I have a
So
friend
you should
who's,
do that.
I have a friend who's big into it, and like
Absolutely watch Utena.
I've been coming from it from like a exposed to Ava first, so I need to go see what that nonsense is.
God damn it! Stand still.
We have yeah, and you were saying Detective Peach. We've got Karate Fight Peach.
Oh, I'm bombing this. Doobie doo. Anyway, I was trying real hard today to stretch a. Oh, it's a Detective Peach. Hey, you.
That's good. You got it there.
But it didn't read in text. Like, I was trying to make that joke somewhere in text, but it just didn't work. Like, that's something that, like, you have to say it out loud for it to work.
It's a problem that we live in a text-based ecosystem for a majority of our communications.
Hmm.
Not this level! Oh no, this level's fine. This level's fine as long as this thing isn't here. If we can despawn that, that'd be great. But you don't show up on the other side.
Doom.
But yeah, like, so that's not news, it's just more information about something we already knew was coming down the pipe. Pun intended?
Oh, I didn't know that would kill me. I learned something.
Oh, well, heck.
But it's like Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Well, but that's...
But now
It's
you can
not
play
new
without
Mario.
the jank.
I can already play it without the jank. I have the original cartridge.
And co-op.
Now, that is new. I'm going to let
And you
you in
never
on
know,
a little...
maybe there's new levels.
I'm going to let you in a little secret. I can't play that game co-op.
But now you can.
No, I'm letting you know that there's no world in which I'm ever going to get not a girl face to sit down and play that game with me. That they have.
But it's not the same game that hurt her. It's been new and improved.
They were watching that and like wincing. I
Oh,
don't know
no.
if I like there is actual lasting trauma with that game. Can I?
Doodin' doodin' doo-doo, doodin' doo-doo. I still love that fucking song.
It's really good. I can't build up P speed here. Thank you.
Oh man, I am so far behind, I'm guessing. I'm just finally getting the World 1 airship. Because I died stupidly many times. Oh no, and it's my least
that
favorite
bonked.
airship, I think.
That bonked. Something fierce. Okay, don't. It's fine. It's clenching. So, but yeah, like I'm not getting them into the Mario versus Donkey Kong. And it'll be nice that it's, I think, like a little bit wider of a screen area. That oh man, we're going to get recreated the wonderful Donkey Kong voice acting and those exceedingly cheesy like still frame cutscenes now rendered
No, when they
in...
were doing animate, it's like they showed him busting into the toy factory.
Yeah.
Like it's not still anymore. It's all animated.
I'm down for it. I'm looking forward to the unhinged TV producer going, buy them now, buy them now, buy them now. So, and I mean, it's a good game. I want more people to be able to sit down and play that game. That is,
Yeah.
this is, see, this Nintendo Direct feels like them digging into some of their weirder properties, right?
Yeah, like there's that DS mystery game.
I have heard nothing but good things about it and have never got to experience it myself. Like that looks like a me game, you know? Weird indie side project puzzle mystery solving. Like yeah, that's a butt face game right there.
Oh damn it! That was dumb of me. I'm not dead, but it was still dumb of me. Definitely dumb.
But then also, so like they're redoing a Mario versus Donkey Kong. Maybe this will drum up more excitement for more Mario versus Donkey Kong down the line. We don't know. And then they're finally. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was more excited about the Mario RPG remake than I
Yep.
am about this Thousand Year Door remake. I am.
So, would you believe that I've never played the Thousand Year Door?
I would. I saw a post going around that was like, thousands of Thousand Year Door fans excited to finally play their favorite game. Because I don't know. I am an original Paper Mario fan, and while I appreciate a lot of the battle mechanics that were improved on in Thousand Year Door, I think that overall it is a worse game. Like, there are decisions about its structure and its level design or chapter design that are just downright annoying. Where the original one is a lot smaller in scope, a lot more playing it safe, but I think it is a lot breezier of a time for that.
I don't think I've actually played any of the Paper Mario games.
Have you played the original Mario RPG?
Yes.
Dang. I don't remember what these are.
Lakitu!
Yeah, Lakitu's gonna do that, isn't he? But like I think that the new coat of paint on Mario RPG is gonna do that game a lot of favors. Whereas, let's just say that you can find some really nice upscale options for Thousand Year Door already, and it's perfectly serviceable. But
Fair.
I mean, I'm still going to buy Thousand Year Door. Like, I want to have that to be playable in, and it looks like they're doing like some significant. Well, yeah, that was just all the fire. It looks like they're doing some significant, like,
I'm getting owned by Lakitu so hard.
Remake content for it, and like even just more animations in the game.
I also saw that they're giving you the option to toggle between the original music and the new remixed one. That's RPG, right? Yes, in RPG.
I was talking more Thousand Year Door, where they're like doing significant remake updates. But I mean, yeah, not this. God damn it, I'm not getting through this. We'll have to go a different way.
Am I catching up? Maybe? I don't know. I think that was a phone. No, god damn it, I can't remember what that was.
But like, again, I'm gonna buy it. One, I want it remade. Two, I want to show that there is like, unfortunately, voting with your wallet is. Nintendo's not gonna do anything about it, but maybe in the off chance that this ticks some box in their system of like, yeah, make more RPGs like the Mario RPGs of yesteryear rather than the newer ones.
Sure.
We'll see. But also I have a sneaking suspicion that they're getting real weird, because the Mario RPGs are real weird with it, in
Sludge Brothers.
the vain hope that we're gonna get some real weird with it for the Mario movie sequels. Like, people will know about fucking other
Geno.
It's not just Mushroom Kingdom stuff. We can branch out from there. Nintendo has other weird properties they get to explore.
Sure.
And then they're doing a Luigi's Mansion 2 remake.
Yep. HD. It's remaster.
Yeah, I haven't finished Luigi's Mansion. Is that Dark Side of the Moon? Is that what the subtitle for that one was?
I didn't know it had one. I just thought it was Luigi's Mansion 2.
It's Luigi's Mansion 2. I want to say it's something about the moon. I might be crazy. I might, and again, I haven't finished it. I got a good ways into it on the 3DS. Ooh, a while ago at this point. But it has a very, and I haven't played the third one. A friend has it, and I have never borrowed it. Well, I'm not dead.
Yeah, he says he's not dead.
Yeah, it is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
Okay.
which is
I mean, you were close.
I knew I'd seen like Luigi's Mansion Dark Side of the Moon with the Pink Floyd album cover. Like it's what the internet's gonna do with that title, right? But like it's an interesting series of more level based. Like you go to different themed mansions rather than the one bigger mansion that is split up into like floors. I really think that there was, and again, it's been a while, but I think that there's some ripe ground to be explored there with the more arcadey style of Luigi's Mansion gameplay as opposed to what did feel like Nintendo's answer to a Resident Evil survival horror game.
Sure.
So I'm excited to have that on a system I'll actually want to play it on rather than on a 3DS. Dang you. All right, get jumpy. We know you want to. Ah. But like, did we have Mario Wonder news, or is it just like, yeah, that's gonna be out in a month?
No, that's just no. I don't think there's anything new for Mario. I mean, there was that. And the reason why is that they had like that Mario Wonder preview event like a few weeks ago.
And yeah, everything in that, it looks, that's the only quote unquote new Mario we're getting.
Yeah, and I mean, we already know that's coming, so that's fine. But what else? Oh, they showed like War Groove 2, whatever.
Is that the not Fire Emblem?
Yeah, it's the not
Advance Wars.
Not Advance Wars.
Which is Advance Wars
Not
is
Fire
modern
Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Yes.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. I don't tactical RPG. I barely RPG. Can you imagine? Ah! I got fished.
Oh, there's a new Saga game.
I've never Saga.
I think that would be relevant to Treble's interests, question mark. There was also that not Suikoden game.
I don't know what a not Suikoden even is.
No, it's this game where it's like, oh, collect 100 characters, like Suikoden.
I've also never Suikoden. You gotta realize here, all right?
If I was 15 years old, I would give a shit, but I'm not.
I'm not an RPG guy. Like, I never even had a PlayStation 1 back in the day. I got my PlayStation 1 like time hanging out over at my babysitter's house. Yes, I'm young. Shut up. It's fine.
You wee lad.
I'm just a wee lad. Oh, what are we doing here? I'm getting complacent with the little bit of a lead I think I might have. I mean, I'm glad I didn't do the other thing. The thing that I wanted to do. Ah! Whoa, this level. Okay. I got confused. You don't want to do that.
Don't get confused.
Yeah, it'd be bad. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Mario properties and like the weird ones. So guess what I have found in my research because I am doing Mario research. You know they made a Mario Maker for the 3DS, right?
Yes.
All right. One, dumbest idea imaginable. Like,
well, no, it might be the easiest thing because it has a stylus.
Okay, let me rephrase that. It's a Mario Maker for the 3DS that doesn't have online compatibility. You can't share your levels with anyone.
Okay.
You share your levels over Street Pass.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah. So why have a Mario Maker on the, and it's Mario Maker 1, not Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, not Mario Maker 2.
But it came out like a couple of months before Mario Maker 2. So it was just to languish there. I can't imagine its purpose. But research has turned up that, because I really enjoy this one. Dang it. I'm failing on memory today. Research had turned up that like there was content specific to Mario Maker on the DS, and I really liked like single player content. And I really liked the single player of Mario Maker 2. I thought it was one of the better Mario games that they'd released in years. Being like the newest Mario game they'd released, or 2D Mario game they'd released.
Yes. It had a great single player, and there was lots of levels.
Yeah, so turns out there's 100 original levels on the 3DS, and not only are they original levels, they are original levels with like unique challenges to them. So I have just poked at it for the first little bit. There are 18 worlds, although secretly there's 19 worlds because I can count and we haven't hit the magic 100 number by the end of that. But yeah, there are 18 worlds, 4 levels each, and like the first level is, of course, it's just 1-1, and the goal is reach the end, or to get a medal in it is reach the end as Fire Mario. Then the next goal is reach the end with like 287 seconds or more on the clock, which is like just do a speed run of Mario 1-1. Can you jump up, please? Please jump up, my guy.
How did I not die there?
Gosh dang it! I am stun locked here. Life is bad. I've done terrible things. This is the worst Hammer Bros fight anyone has ever seen. We go. And then the second or third level was like, okay, defeat every piranha plant without defeating any other enemies. And there are like a lot of really unique and specific goal clear conditions that I don't think that you can like set in the game itself. They are just for this other mode. And clearing them, yeah, it's a really interesting challenge. And it was a short level, but the other challenge of it was all of the piranha plants were on the heads of other enemies, and you only had a fire flower. So it was like a Mario game with like very specific shooting controls that you needed to do.
Interesting.
Kesh,
I'm sure you
Luigi
could recreate like that challenge in Mario Maker 2.
No, you couldn't. Well, because they don't have that specific of like goal clear conditions. It's usually just like collect X number of coins up to all coins in a level, or defeat X number of enemies up to all enemies in a level. But it was like the specific caveat of without defeating any other enemy, or like even get to the goal as I know one of them is get to the goal with a star in Yoshi's mouth. yeah, like just weird shit like that. And again, these are all bespoke levels that I haven't played before, and there's 100 of them. So I'm going to have to sit down and do some real like soul searching on how to include this in like my Mario research, because it is such a it's weird Mario challenges that I haven't really seen any other game require.
Fucking Sledge Brothers.
So, Keshin, I don't know what Luigi's Chronicles or Super Mario Bros. Resprited is. I'll have to take a look and find out what that is, but I'm assuming it's Mario ROM hacks, and boy, those can be of varying quality. There was the one that I liked, that Super Mario Bros. 3 mix. It was okay. But also, Mario ROM hacks are Mario ROM hacks, and I have a low bar of quality associated with them. As I do with, Mario Maker levels in general. Like, I get it. You can make a lot of cool stuff, but that requires a lot of dedication to make a lot of cool stuff. Sure. And at the end of the day, curation is key, and curation is a value add. So I would rather play Nintendo's 100 bespoke Mario Maker, level starter packs than sit down and try and do 100 Mario run. That's just me, though. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing. There was another level in it that was beat this level after standing on a fire bar that was traveling along a rail, which is an incredibly specific thing that I guarantee you is not something that you can just set as a level clear condition. And it's not like they're level clear conditions, it's to get the medal on the level. You can just beat the level and you're fine. But they're like bonus objectives. So you do that one, and then it unlocks a second yeah, so there's a bonus objective, it shows you up front. And then there is... Oh, I have to beat this. Well, heck. Oh, okay, well, never mind. I'm not too worried. And then after you beat it with that bonus objective, it unlocks the second, even harder objective. And I think that those are unlock clears for like getting parts in the main game. I'm not sure. After I did some of them, I unlocked like, now you get to use Lakitus and bridges, and I'm like, cool, I guess. You know how the single player in Mario Maker 2 would unlock things for you.
Yes. Oh no, not this. This would have been worth using a cloud for.
So I'm excited to go back and see what weird content a incredibly minor percentage of people have even bothered to go and take a look at. You know, as is my wont.
You want it?
Yeah, I want it. And since we're going into spooky month, I also have to sit down, because I'm currently airing a Luigi's Mansion Let's Play. That first episode just went live yesterday. Hashtag plugging my own stuff. And like, I love Luigi's Mansion. I love it dearly. How do you expect me to, like, what's the, there we go. Okay, that worked. But I also want to go and see if I can't figure out a way to do a Luigi's Mansion run as a race in October for Spooky Month. So I think you can do it.
We could do it.
It's not a long game. I think it's even quicker if you have a, like, second run through the mansion save file, because it increases your like vacuum speed. I have research to do, is what I'm saying. I might have to bake people some pre-made stuff to get it going.
Okay. No, I'd be up, because we are due for spooky times.
Yeah. And again, Luigi's Mansion is like a really like relaxed kind of arcadey experience to begin with.
I'm bad at end spades.
Yo, Keshin, you just gave me a string of just the names of Mario ROM hats. Like, no spacing, no idea what the difference is. Feel free. There, I've got the link pinned. Go and join us in the Let's Racing time over on Twitch if you're wanting to have this saved for posterity. But man, I'm not gonna remember a single one of those. I am terribly sorry. My memory is two goldfish rubbing together.
Yeah, post those in LRT and we will take a look.
But that's all the Mario news.
Don't.
Does you have some sleeping in an airport news?
Oh yeah, I do have sleeping in airport news. At least I would share. You know what? I should have used the other thing before I did this.
You always got to do the other thing.
I will. This is an Operation Be More Careful right now. So I will regale you with airport news.
That's fine. I am more than willing to wait around for some airport news. It's exciting.
I mean, I'm not sure how exciting.
Well, no, I have to wait around for waiting around for airport news. Whoopsies.
Whoopsie doodles.
Yeah, big whoopsie doodle there.
Okay, so now I don't have to Operation Be More Careful anymore. So, yes, airport news. So, this weekend I was in Chicago for the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest, which you'll be seeing a video of that probably in 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm excited for more Userlandia.
I have to, I mean, I've been working on some other video that I just haven't, you know, stuff is just not getting posted about it.
Don't we all?
I don't know how that worked, but it did. Anyway, so, you know, went to the show. The show was fine. So my flight was to come back at 8 o'clock on Monday.
8 p.m. or 8 a.m.?
8 p.m. 8 p.m. And unfortunately, you might have seen the news that we had some really gnarly weather here on the East Coast over the weekend. And so there were delays out of Boston and just delays and delays and delays. So I'm out with my buddy and another friend. We're eating dinner and it's like, oh, we got delayed to 11 o'clock. I'm like, okay, big whoop. And then it gets pushed back to, midnight. I'm like, ugh. And so I'm watching the plane on Flight Radar 24. So I know where the plane is. And like our plane was coming from Houston to Boston and then to Chicago. No, wrong way. Oh, that's annoying. And so because it was going there, it hadn't even taken off from Houston. That's where the big delay was. So it finally gets to Boston. And I'm back at my buddy's house where I said, we're just going to wait this out and see what happens. And so I'm checking it. Finally, I see that the doors are closing and that it's going to taxi. I'm like, okay. So that...
Continue.
TSA closes at 11. So I decided to say, okay, since TSA closes at 11, you know, it's 9 o'clock. Sure, we'll roll the dice. So we go, and I mean, there was nobody in security, even with, you know, pre-check or whatever. So I go through and I'm just sitting and hanging out, and turns out that it's been taxiing at Logan for almost an hour. It's just been sitting on the taxiway. Yeah. So it finally takes off, and the ETA for getting to O'Hare is at like 11 o'clock. No, like midnight, and it finally arrives at quarter after. It takes a while for them to deboard, and I knew it. It's like they're going to time out. They're going to time out. And guess what? They timed out. And so there was nothing we could do. The flight got rescheduled to 1:30 in the afternoon the next day. And I'm like, well, the airport Hilton is $250 a night. Yeah. So that's not happening.
No.
So I'm like, well, I'm screwed. So, I mean, I slept in the airport because I was tired.
How's your back?
I've had worse.
Okay. I'm one of those weird people that can like fall asleep in a chair. Or rather, my insomnia has bred me into the kind of person where like I will just make do with wherever I fall asleep as need be.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of person.
No.
I mean, the trouble I was having was it was kind of chilly.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I didn't bring a hoodie because my buddy said, oh, it's going to be really nice all weekend. It's going to be whatever. And so here I am like a dingus. It's 1:30 in the morning and I'm trying to get some sleep. And I was able to nap until it got to like 4 in the morning. One of the gift stores opened up and I just grabbed, you know, that generic airport like shirts and hoodies.
Yeah.
That have like I won't say it's my passion is graphic design because it's competent, but unremarkable, which my passion is graphic design usually.
It is one of the default font drop menus, and then we'll put in either just like someone's generic safe corporate art style, you know?
It's like I feel like it's like I have to spend the money.
Yeah. It is not a bad investment at that point. It is. This could be worse. This could be $250 a night. This is already 90% off.
Yeah. So it's like I got that, and that hoodie helped. That helped me get some sleep.
Yeah.
And so I was stuck in the plane did leave at 1:30 on time. And I managed to make it. I didn't get home until like 7.
Ugh. How long of a flight is that for you?
On the way back, it's just under 2 hours. Going out, it's like 2 hours and change.
Yeah.
Why did I run into that Goomba? Why? I don't know. I wanted to give him a kiss.
Yeah. I mean, Goombas are kind of kissable. Have you seen their giant lower...
They are very cute.
Like, Goombas, so in my mind, the Goomba is like the bulldog of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they've got that descended lower jaw, and they're constantly doing the "rrr" face.
Rrr, yeah.
Rrr. You know the one.
I know the one.
Well, I don't want that hot foot there.
You don't want any hot feet.
Demonstrably untrue. Guess what? It's you know how Blau doesn't have AC right now? Well,
yep.
I've got my little desk heater on because my footsies is cold. Okay? All right?
Your toesies are cold.
I have real bad circulation and probably an iron deficiency. Sometimes you just want to have a little desk heater on for your feet.
That's fair.
Now, what this means is that I'm also incredibly worried about like my PC's internal temperature, so I have to like angle it away and just double check that I'm not like gonna be melting my computer. Probably not a good idea.
Sure.
I think someone might call that irresponsible behavior when it comes to computer ownership. But also, my toes are cold. Have you considered?
I mean, if your toesies are cold, you got to keep those little piggies. You know, I assume you're wearing socks.
Oh yeah, I'm a sock kind of person. Always. And in fact, I like my go-to for like gifts and stuff. And when people are like, "What can we get you?" It's either like, if you're traveling, get me a hat. I want hats from around the world. I love my hat collection. Otherwise, it's like, man, I will take nice socks and underwear. That is like the best, cheapest life improvement that you can get.
I will tell you that there are certain underwear that if I was made of money, I would just constantly buy them.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I know that I've got like the good fancy high fiber count brands or high thread count. And oh man, that is the best bang for your buck for like life improvement you can do outside of like spending good money on shoes or a mattress.
But like, if you want good underwear and you can afford to spend $20 to $25 a pair, you want to get Saks.
Yep. Nope. I have a couple of Saks, which were again gifts because let's be honest, I'm not gonna be spending that kind of money on myself when I have bills to pay. But if I didn't have bills to pay, I would absolutely be spending money on myself like that. Man, these are just maps that you rolled, aren't they?
They are.
You rolled some maps. And that's on you.
Although, to be fair, nothing has been as egregious as that level 1.
That level 1 wasn't egregious. That level 1 was just like you chose poorly 3 times in a row. Like, we could have chose better. We decided not to because we were taking the gamble, and the gamble was wrong. Now,
this
am
is
I gonna
a run
have
that
to
I
do
think
this?
judicious usage of both
No!
clouds and hammers.
I am going to cloud this. Because I think that the game just told me I don't have to do this. I've also never seen that thing have a piranha plant in it before. Or maybe if I have, I've...
How did that
Fuck, where are these guys coming? God damn it! I was doing okay. I don't have to do this. Cause this'll take me wherever I need to be. Fuck.
Because there was also another time where I discovered Sachs once because due to another well, not an airline related thing, but so I was on it. This is actually 5 years ago to this weekend.
Wow.
I think. We were in Utah, and we planned a trip after we did this convention that we were going to go to Zion National Park and, you know, do all the, you know, go to Bryce Canyon, see all that stuff while we were there. You know,
do the Utonian thing.
Yeah. I don't know how that worked there, but it worked. Anyway, what happens next is so I guess some people who are staying with us are still going to stay there afterwards. They were going to do, in retrospect, I wasn't sure how that was going to work, but it did. And we were unloading stuff, but I was going to go a different way, so I wasn't going to go with them. But while we were unloading stuff, people took my my rollerboard bag out of the car, and so they were still in Salt Lake. We drove down to Bryce Canyon, which is 3.5 hours away from Salt Lake, and like I don't have my clothes, and I just died. I have like no new clothes.
Well, you just died. You don't need your clothes. It's fine.
I mean, sure. I didn't have any clothes. I didn't have any chargers. I don't even think I had my laptop. No, my laptop was with I kept that in my camera bag, I think. But yeah, I was fucked. So I had to, because I was planning on leaving from Las Vegas and they were going to go back to Salt Lake, I had to change my flight. And that cost me like $400. And that fucking sucked. But also I had no clothes. So we stopped at, you'd be surprised, I was trying really hard to find a place where I could buy some fucking clothes. And so we stopped at Outfitters, and the only underwear they were selling were Saks. So I'm like, well, I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place here. So I bought the Saks. I'm like, you know what? Really good underpants.
Adversity is the mother of invention, or just,
I guess,
consumer discovery? It might be a water level, you don't know. No, this is the opposite of a water level.
The only reason you use a frog suit, because I have that's why you're complaining.
Yeah.
Is it's just a free mushroom. You just immediately take the hit.
No, that's fine. Well, but it might have been a water level. We don't know.
It might have been. You don't know that. That's true.
But it is about as opposite of a water level as you can get. And I'm gonna have to. I
hate this level.
I am contractually obligated to burn a hammer here. Something that I may have already done previously, so I'm like low hammer stock.
I said judicious use of hammers, because like hammers might be useful in level 8, but like all clouds, there's probably no circumstance under which you would use a cloud in World 8.
Anyways, we got sidetracked.
Yes.
I want to circle back around to how was the expo?
Oh, it was great.
Highlights? Anything interesting?
I didn't. I mean, I saw a lot of interesting things. I didn't buy, except for that was Donnie. Except for some blue scuzzies, I didn't really buy anything because there was stuff that was really expensive. My buddy who was with me, he cleaned up. He got a lot of cool stuff that I would have I mean, I would have bought stuff if I could. but I
Yeah.
couldn't.
It's not that you didn't find anything you wanted to buy. It's that you couldn't justify buying the cool things you wanted to.
Correct.
Yep.
And not without also not being able to get it home.
Ooh, right. Well, I mean, what? You could just stand on it in an airport for 7 hours. Hey,
I'll take that.
I don't need that.
Doodin' 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 doodin'.
See, this is not a bad airship, but it is the one that I have to respect the most. Or I feel like demands a lot of my respect. Like this specific jump. I want that to despawn.
I died.
You don't want to do that. But as someone who is not particularly familiar with ye olde computer cons and expos, what you got over there that's so darn interesting?
Well, I mean, you get to hang out with cool people.
Cool people are always cool.
There's just so many things to see and do.
Mm-hmm. Any good talks?
You know, I felt this year the talks were not as good as last year. I mean, my pal Ron from Ron's Computer Vids hosted an excellent panel about collecting power books, which is kind of a sequel to the panel they did last year, which was just a generic how to collect max panel, which is fine. It's the bad kind of hot foot.
Haven't you said that already tonight?
I've said that already. There's so many of the bad kind of hot feet. And there was another panel that Eric did that was about HyperCard, which is really cool because HyperCard is cool.
Did you see that nonsense HyperCard like platformer game?
No.
Did I not send that to you? I
don't think you did.
Platformer game that someone programmed entirely in HyperCard, and it's basically just magic.
Interesting.
I will have to find this again for. Anyways, continue.
You need to send that to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
We also, as you probably saw, I fixed up. My buddy and I figured out what was wrong with my SE30. And we got that all fixed up, which is good.
I'm maximum concentration. I am listening to you.
I'm also maximum concentrating.
You know what level's great? The one with all those spinning platforms, and you can't tell which ones are going to spin on a timer and are just spinning constantly and gonna flip you into a hole. And sometimes they're seesaws.
That's a level that I think is worth burning a P-wing on.
Although
I mean, or a regular leaf, if you've at least got a leaf.
Well, that would involve.
There are certain levels that if I see them, I'm like, okay, it might be more efficient for me to just suicide and use the P-wing. That is one of them. There's also that one airship that always trips me up, the World 7 airship.
Guess who thinks they've already done the World 7 airship? But also, I'm not sure if that was the seed or the practice seed. Oh, damn, the goldfish are not treating me well today. Like, my brain is a little out of it.
God damn it. Keep dying. Stop dying.
Ah! You got jumping Goombas at the end.
Goombarinos.
One of them. I mean, it technically skips a level for me, so I might as well. But also, you.
Oh no! Oh! I died. I guess I didn't need to use that. So yeah, so my SE30 was misbehaving for quite a while. It would lose video. Like, it would just, in the middle of doing stuff, it would just lose video, and then power it on, power off, power on, it would come back.
Gross.
Until it eventually, like, stopped doing that and wouldn't power on at all anymore. So I brought it to my buddy who is better at troubleshooting that board level stuff than I am. And even he was like, I don't know, but because we were at that show, we were able to talk to very knowledgeable people who knew what they were doing. This is so annoying.
I'm assuming it was just a simple problem that you needed to have very specific knowledge to understand.
Yes, that is exactly it. It was you needed to know the specific, that isn't working.
Whoa!
That
I
also
thought I had
isn't
time to get
working.
out of there, but I didn't. I have just...
That's a free guide. That's not helpful.
I have all the power-ups and I never use this one. So I might as well, on a level where it actually makes sense to do it.
That might not be relevant. We'll do something else. No banging my head against the wall tonight. Huh.
So I'm playing Luigi's Mansion right now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like I'm literally like the thing that I'm doing right now is playing Luigi's Mansion, and it's very dumb because it's not something I do often. You would, wouldn't you? You would! Ah, you bastard! Come on! Hey, I'll have at you! Come on! Yeah! Get over here!
You turned
Yeah,
Scottish
fucker.
for a minute.
Oh!
Oh my god. Well, who puts a boo there, honestly?
I got trapped in hot feet hell for a second. It was not
Hot feet will
great.
do that.
I was caught between some hot feet that were doing some erratic behavior. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and put this out there. I don't really ever play with the Hammer Bros suit. Like ever.
Okay, I mean, that's a place you can put that thing. I mean, I like the Hammer Brothers suit. It's just that you get it. You feel like you're ultra mega powerful, but like...
I don't feel ultra mega powerful though because of its arc. I can't hit things that are like in front of me. I can kill things that I normally wouldn't be able to. But like I don't know what is killable easily with the Hammer Brothers suit. Like I can't land this hit on this Koopa Kid to save my life. I'm trying, but I just have such a bad throw arc with it that I don't know. I don't know if I was missing or what. Whereas like a fireball, it'll kill everything I need it to kill, and it travels in a straight line straight in front of me. I know how that works.
I'm pretty sure Hammer will kill anything.
I don't know.
Hammers kill Bowser. Takes a lot of them, but it kills them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it is an incredibly short term, like, or rather, it's a short distance thing, unless you have decent speed going into it, which again, that would involve me going fast. Yeah, but Enigma, I don't know if I actually hit anything with those shots. Like, I just don't know.
You don't know.
I just don't know. I also don't think I need to do this level, but I'm doing it anyways. And then yeah, so it's less versatility than a Fire Flower for me, right? Like
sure.
I don't have its throw arc ingrained as much. So it's not really as useful. And it definitely doesn't have any of the benefits of a Leaf or a Tanuki suit. And it also doesn't have the benefits of a frog suit for when a frog suit is actually viable. Like, it's just awkward, and I end up getting myself killed more often than not because I'm trying to, like, get fancy with a hammer, and it's not worth it.
This isn't gonna work. Suicide. Die. Kill me, Goomba. I'm dead.
You are dead. Pow! Not a big surprise. Well, that's not exactly where I wanted to be.
That's not where you wanted to go now. All right, let's do this less stupidly.
The less stupid way. You know, it might be a water level. It was not.
Yeah, never know.
It was not. It's not a terrible level to be in, but it's not a... It's not sending me to my watery grave. There is one pit that I could fall down. There's 2 pits that I could fall down.
And you fell down both of them?
No, I'm just looking to see, like, yeah, there were exactly 2 pits in that level. Each of them were 1 block wide. So I'm gonna say that was a fine level to be a frog for. Guess what? The next level was a water level. I am not a frog anymore.
Ribbit.
Not ribbit, rip it. R.I.P. Rest in. Nope. I can't think of anything.
Rest in peace, information technology.
Rest in peace, Wing. Ah!
Rest in P-Wing.
You hate to see it, but you love that it happened.
Oh, that was dumb of me.
No. This game doesn't have pepino spaghetti in it, so you can't rest in pepperoni. I can't believe just the absolute number of amazing games that came out this year, to think that, like, oh yeah, no, this year was Pizza Tower, and that was January.
That was, yeah. So here's the thing. I'm willing to say that 2023 is the best year in gaming since 1993. Because think of all the stuff we got in 1993. We got Doom. We got Final Fantasy 3. We got Super Metro. Well, Super Metro in 1994.
I thought that the golden year of gaming was like 95 or 97, but that's hearsay. I couldn't tell you a list of everything that came out. Human Mustard says 1,195 was Super Metroid.
No, it's 1994.
So that was back in the 12th century, which, I mean, checks out.
Yeah.
You bunch of old farts.
Like, it is very hard to argue against, like, 1993 or 1994 as being one of the, not just console gaming, but PC gaming as well.
No, there was a mid-90s year there, and I couldn't tell you which one it was. That is, like, unconscionably superior.
Buttface.
What?
You're gonna hate me.
You got time?
Time.
You caught up. Guess who's
It's
fiddle
sub
farting
1
around?
hour.
Guess who's fiddle farting around in World 8 right now?
Oh, World 8 fucking sucked.
I am like right next to Bowser's Castle if this is where this pipe leads me.
And you know what? This is the one case where having clouds in level 8 actually worked.
Yep. I didn't use my clouds in level 8 because I was like, one of these are gonna open a door that I need, so I don't actually know. But
well, no. There was that's the screen where there was actually a level.
Yeah, no, I did that level.
You should have used the cloud.
Yeah, I should have. Well, no, because I'm in Bowser's Castle now. Like I'm on your tail. I'm on your Tanuki.
Dude, Blah would have beaten this 10 minutes.
Whoa! Well, now it's a crapshoot.
Now you'll be fine.
I'm real bad at Bowser's Castle.
You got to learn the pass through the wall trick.
I mean, I can do it. I just do it with a P-wing every time.
You can do it as Big Mario without a...
Yeah, I just don't have the finger dexterity to get me around the...
And also, if you take that middle road, you can get a leaf.
Yeah, I thought that there was...
You have to go up to the level above it, and then, but.
Oh, yeah, see, like I have exactly the one route through it, and I know how to do it. I have so many P-wings. I'm not worried.
So many fucking P-wings, and anchors were leaves.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't even know anchors were leaves, but like I have the way that I do this.
I had a lot of strategic cloud. If it wasn't for all the fucking dying I did back in World 1,
oh yeah, like, you had a good time.
I blitzed through like World 5 and World 6.
Yeah, the ice world was just like use the right
I also think I made up where I made up the time was in Desert World, because I mean I took that pipe that was right there at the beginning, and it was like
I know I took that as well, but then I died to one level and decided to go around the back way instead.
Oh,
I think that's what I did. Hard for me to remember. Okay.
All right. Time to kill some Bowsers.
Yep. You know, just the amount of bangers that are coming out this year and things that I've still yet to, like, Talos Principle 2 is coming out, and I keep forgetting that that's a thing. I keep forgetting that there's...
I haven't even played Baldur's Gate yet. And
oh.
We have
Baldur's Gate isn't even on my list because that's not a game that I'm interested in, but it's still people's, like, Game of the Year contenders.
And then there's Street Fighter, which I haven't played.
Yep.
We had, like, there's so many fucking good games this year.
It's too much to actually sit down and play. So when you're saying, like, how will you know if you get hit by a bus tomorrow to play the next Final Fantasy game? It's like, you know what? I have the rest of 2023's release schedule. Time!
You're only like 4 minutes behind.
I was one level.
Like
literally, it was the difference between doing Bowser's Castle and not. Because you finished as I was starting.
If you clouded that,
I could have clouded a couple levels. I could have clouded, like, I got bad hands luck. I did an airship I didn't need to do.
Also, there wasn't even a bridge at Bowser's Castle, I think.
Nope.
So, like, we could have clouded, I mean, you wouldn't know, but, like, we could have clouded through all that shit, and we just wouldn't have known. Well,
and I did a castle in the dark level that looped me right back around to the start, and I was like, well, dang it, I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I definitely, most of my advantage was definitely lost in level 8, just dicking around on levels. Yep.
Oh, I think we did pretty good. I'd be curious what Bob and Blau would
I just want the reaction to the first world. That's all I want. It's just them loading into the map like, what the fuck is this shit? But yeah, it's nice hanging out. Nice catching up.
Yeah. Yep, it's good hanging out. Saturday, there's no LRT because I'm going to the Ween concert.
Ooh, that's also exciting.
Yep.
Enjoy the Ween. I hear Ween is like one of the better things to catch live.
Yeah, yep. So I'm looking forward to that. And also we have Comic-Con on... Saturday's going to be very busy for me. But hopefully we can get back and get some stuff scheduled this coming week.
And yeah, gotta start thinking about what spooky season's gonna bring us.
Yeah, we've used the past 2 years. We've used up a lot of spooky games.
Oh, I'm sure we can find some more.
Yeah, I'll put that in scheduling chat to get people to suggest spooky times. Until then, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, always a pleasure. See you guys later.